evidence on impact on local community. We're hearing some stories that we need jobs in Rexdale. We need jobs in Rexdale. What will, in your view, be the actual real impact on the local area community?
Well, I think I tried to cover that maybe too quickly in my presentation, but you will create jobs when you open the casino and generate that new amount of revenue. But that new revenue comes from other expenditures that will be withdrawn. So your hotels, your restaurants, your bars, your entertainment venues, all will have money withdrawn from them. That sector employs more people per $1 million than the casino. So every job you create in Rexdale for the casino, you can count on losing as many as 2.4 jobs elsewhere in the GTA. And you're hurting that sector that did nothing wrong by withdrawing at least $800 million per year from their revenues. I don't know why you would do that.
Okay, so, but on that revenue, where does that revenue go? 2% goes to the city. How much goes back to the bettors? How much goes to the operator?
Oh, this is all money after all wins have been paid out. So once you have your net, about 35% goes to the province, about 65% covers operating and profits for those people who operate it, and within that they carve out the 2% that will go to the host community.
So are these numbers gross gambling revenue?
Net.
Those are net numbers?
Net of winnings.
Net of winnings.
So when all the winnings have been paid out, a slot machine earns that amount of money per day, and a table earns between $2,000 and $3,000 per day after all winnings are paid out.
What multiplier would we need to use, let's say on $500 million, to say how much people are actually putting on the table or into the slots?
Well, they win and lose as they're playing, so it's very difficult to calculate that. And you'd have to look at the odds of each game to calculate how much you'd have to actually bet for the casino to net those amounts. I thought it was easier just to tell you what they net.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Mihevc. Other questions of this deputy by members of the committee? Councillor Ainsley.
Thank you. Through you, Mr. Mayor. So, Mr. Simpson, I want to ask, one of your first slides, you talked about the average video or slot machine.
The revenue?
Yeah. You had 219,000, I believe?
Yes. There we go, $219,415. That's the $593 million revenue divided by the number of slots for 2011 and 12.
Okay. And where does that information come from?
From OLG's annual report.
Okay. And the reason
went to the horse's mouth.
Right, okay. The reason I'm asking this is I have a report that was done by a professor at the University of Buffalo, Steve Siegel, and where he did an examination of